I've heard a great phrase that Alaska is where lifesavers come to turn pro, and it really is the place where you need to be the best, and we do have the best.
For a severely injured crew member aboard the fishing vessel Kodiak, having the best the Coast Guard had to offer in both crew and strategy was going to be the difference between life and death.
We were land-based out of Cold Bay, Alaska at the time. We got a call for a medevac early that morning. I think it was about 6 a.m.
And we believe that there's going to be a high incidence of search and rescue cases. For instance, during the Bering Sea crab fishery season, we will forward deploy helicopters either to Cold Bay in the early part of the season, October, November, and December, or up to St. Paul, the island out in the middle of the Bering Sea, in January, because that's where most of the fleet is, and that's where the cases occur.
The strategic forward placement of Coast Guard assets was proving once again to be critical in the attempt to save lives. While being closer to the fishing fleet creates advantages, the cold, hard reality of operating in the intense Alaskan weather would once again create challenges.
We navigated through a couple of mountain passes. The snow was sideways snow. The ceiling was low as well.
The aircrew aboard CG-6573 had to endure vertigo-inducing blizzard conditions and almost non-existent radio guard along the 90-minute flight to the location of the Kodiak. Once on scene, the weather conditions would continue to complicate the rescue.
By the time we established a hover, we were about 75 feet to 100 feet above the water. And now we're trying to deliver the rescue swimmer down to the deck of this fishing vessel. It's kind of pitching and rolling. You start moving your position in the helicopter. The swimmer wants to swing. So once he started swinging, I told the pilots he's got a steady swing. And I remember looking down, and Matt Pedowser-Thiessen was just swinging almost uncontrollably. And I tried to get him into the point where I could just drop him straight down to the boat, and it just wasn't happening. I remember at one point thinking, oh man, he's going to hit the side of this boat and it's going to be really ugly. So I started bringing him up, and he was still swinging at this point. The helicopter's shifting around, the boat was moving around on us too with the waves. And when I was bringing him up, he struck the crane, and we aborted the hoist and tried it again.
On the second attempt, the rescue swimmer was safely hoisted to the rolling ship, and the injured fisherman was hoisted aboard the helicopter for transport to medical care.
It was a great team effort. We did a great job, and the patient was delivered safely. And I think each of us would tell you that we're just out there doing our job. It's what we trained for, and it's why we joined, and it's just a lot of fun. So it's very rewarding.
But our folks operate under some pretty tough conditions, but that's what we have to do to get the job done. We've saved a number of lives by doing this, and it's been tough on our folks, but they do a great job despite the conditions.
Please welcome tonight's awardees from Air Station Kodiak: Lieutenant Jason Smith and AMT-3 Blaze Potts.